So let's solve this question. It's a GATE 2018 question. It's a C programming. A C programming code is given, and they are asking for the output. So here you see a function has been defined, unsigned long int fun. So fun function has been defined here, and its return type is unsigned long int. Okay, and that doesn't required here. Just concentrate here. Int fun. Okay, and you see the value returned when we call fun with the input. So 2 to the power 40, 2 to the power 40 is the input. Okay, so what value we will get at the end? Fine. So here it means what? 2 to the power 40 will be passed as a parameter, just like this. You see, here I am solving. Don't worry, although these numbers look very large number, but the solution will be very simple. Okay, just see. Fun, what is the parameter? 2 to the power 40. Since 2 to the power 40, it's a very big number. That's why here unsigned long int data type is there. Okay. So after that, you see what's happening. Unsigned int, long int I and j. Okay. So I and j both are the local variable for this function, and their values are 0. Just like this. I is equal to 0, j is equal to 0. Fine. And let's say sum, I think it's visible, sum is also 0. Okay. So let's give the address. Okay. I don't know whether it is required to write the address part or not, but I am writing each and everything to make the things clear to you. Okay. It may not be required. Right. So let's go ahead. So here you see for loop is there. Okay, for loop is there. So for I is equal to n. So let's so here we are at the first for loop. Okay, so we are at the first for loop. So what's there? For I is equal to n. It means what? I is equal to 2 to the power 40. Okay, obviously 2 to the power 40 is greater than 1. Yes, it's true. 2 to the power 40 is greater than 1. Fine. So since it's a true statement, so it means what? The value of j will get incremented. So j value is 0. So it will get incremented to 1. Okay. So it's better I should write here. Okay. So I should write it here. Okay. So j value was initially 0. So since it's a true statement, so j value will get incremented by 1. Fine. And after that, you see this part will be executed. I is equal to I by 2. It means what? The value of I is 2 to the power 40. So it will become 2 to the power 40 by 2. So what is 2 to the power 40 by 2? Obviously 2 to the power 39. We all know that while dividing, when the base are same, then what do? Then powers are subtracted. Okay. So here it will become 2 to the power 39. Fine. It will become 2 to the power 39. Okay. So just forget it now. It's 2 to the power 39. So now so now let's compare here. Let's write here 2 to the power 39. So it's 2 to the power 39 greater than 1, obviously. So since it's a true statement, so j will get incremented from 1 to 2. Fine. So now again I is equal to I by 2. So I will become 2 to the power 39 by 2. So initially I was 2 to the power 40. Then it became 2 to the power 39. Now it will become 2 to the power 38. Okay, so here I am writing 2 to the power 38. Okay, so 2 to the power 38 is greater than 1. Fine. So since it's a true statement, so j will become 3. Okay, so j will become 3. Fine. So now again this part will be executed. Okay, this part will be executed. So I value will become 2 to the power 37. Fine. So what will happen here? Just wait. Yes. So 2 to the power 37. So 2 to the power 37 greater than 1. Yes. So j value will become 4. So it means what? This process will keep continue till I is greater than 1. So it is not possible to check for each and every value of I, because I is a very big number. So here you have to use some generalized concept. Okay. So you just think like this. When I was 2 to the power 40, j value became 1. Initially it was 0, it became 1. Fine. When I value became 2 to the power 39, j value became 2. When I value became 2 to the power 38, j value became 3. Just like this. So just it will continue. So when, just think like this. Here you see j value is 3 when I value is 2 to the power 38. It means what? 40 minus 38 plus 1. Okay. So just see the power. Here 2 to the power 40 is there, 2 to the power 38 is there. So 40 minus 38 plus 1. So if we subtract the power, whatever value we are getting, j is exactly that value. Okay. So it is 3. You just check here also. When I value is 39, j value is 2. It means what? 40 minus 39 plus 1. 40. Let me tell you once again. You see, j value is 1 for I is equal to 2 to the power 40. Okay. So, for I is equal to 2 to the power 39, what is the value of j? The value of j is 40. Just take the initial power of I. Okay. What was the initial value of I? 2 to the power 40. So, its power was 40. 40 minus, what is the current value of I? 2 to the power 39. So, what is its power? 39. 40 minus 39 plus 1. So, it is 2. So, j value is 2. Okay. For I is equal to 2 to the power 38. For I is equal to 2 to the power 38. Same, apply the same logic. Initial value of I was 2 to the power 40. So, the power of initial value of I is 40 minus current value of I is 2 to the power 38. So, the power of 2 to the power 38 is 38 plus 1. So, it's 3. Okay. So, we will get the value of j like this. Okay. Just like this. So, at the end, say when I value is 2 to the power 2. Okay. Because if you keep on dividing by 2, if you keep on dividing I by 2, then definitely the value of I will get reduced. Okay. So, suppose at this point the value of I is 2 to the power 2. Okay. So, at this point what will be the value of j? So, I value is 2 to the power 2. So, what will be the value of j? Just apply the same logic. J is equal to, initial value of I was 2 to the power 40. So, what is the power of 2 to the power 40? 40 minus current value of I is 2 square. So, what is the power of 2 square? 2. 40 minus 2 plus 1. So, 38, 39. So, the j value is 39 right now. Fine. So, let me rub this. Okay. So, j value is 39. So, now for 2 to the power 1, okay, because we have to, the while loop, the for loop will run till I greater than 1. So, it means what? When I is equal to 2 to the power 1, it means what? 2 is greater than 1, the condition is true. So, we have to find the value of j for this part also. Okay. So, for 2 to the power 1, let's find the value of j. So, I is equal to 2 to the power 1. So, what is the value of j? The value of j is 40 minus 1 plus 1. It means what? The value of j is 40. Okay, fine. And now again, if you further divide 2 to the power 1 by 2, just like this, then what you will get? You will get 1. I mean to say that I is equal to 2 to the power 1 by 2. If you just do this, so what you will get? 1. But here 1 is greater than 1. The condition is false. So it means what? This for loop will be broken. Okay. So when this for loop is broken, so what is the ultimate value of j at the end? 40. Okay. The value of j at the end is 40. Okay. So just be careful with this, because most of the students, what they do, they will make some calculation mistake. Maybe they will take the final value of j as 39 or 41, something like that. But just be careful with this part, okay? Because the probability of mistake in this part is very higher, okay? So now the final value of j is 40. So let me rub this. So now let's come to the second for loop, okay? So here you see j greater than 1, okay? The value of j is 40. So now I am writing everything for the second for loop, okay? For j is equal to 40, j greater than 1, yes, 40 is greater than 1. So sum plus plus. It means what? Whatever the value of sum, just increment it by 1. So sum will become, initially it was 0, so it will become 1. Fine. So now again, just divide the value of j by 2. It's a simple concept of for loop, okay? Nothing new is there. That's why I am not going into very detail. Okay. So now the j value will be divided by 2. So 40 by 2 is 20. Fine. So 20 is greater than 1. Yes, 20 is greater than 1. So it means what? The value of sum will become 2. Fine. Now again, j value will be divided by 2. So 20 by 2 is 10. Okay. So again now, the sum will get incremented by 1. So it will become from 2 to 3. Fine. So now again, j value will become 5, because 10 by 2 is 5. So the value of sum will become 4. Now again 5 by 2. 5 by 2 means what? 2.5. But since it is an integer, so we will take 2. We will not take the fraction part. Okay. So 5 by 2 is 2. So when j value is 2, then some value will become will be incremented by 1. Initially it was 4, now it will become 5. Okay. So now again j is equal to j by 2, so j value become 1. But if you check the condition here, 1 greater than 1, obviously 1 greater than 1 is false. So it means what? This for loop will be broken. So we have to stop here. Okay, so we have to stop here. It means what? Sum will not get incremented further. So the final value of sum is 5. So 5 is the answer. Fine. Option B is correct. Okay. So I hope you understood the solution. So let's come to the next question. Okay. Thank you.